are making a prosciutto and Swiss cheese stuffed chicken breast. You're going to start with chicken breast halves, and you're going to slice them in half like this. You put your hand on top and gently, slowly, and you don't want to go all the way through, so you're going to open it up and it's going to be like a butterfly. And then you're going to pound it thin with a meat mallet. And if you don't have a meat mallet, you can use a frying pan. And I'll show you the next step. So I've pounded the chicken breasts really thin, and I seasoned them with some salt and pepper. And you can put as much or as little as you want to your taste. And you'll find that half of the chicken breast is like really solid, and then the other side is it's bound to have like these little holes in it. Not necessarily like this one doesn't, but oftentimes you'll get this. So since we're stuffing it with prosciutto and cheese, I'm going to put the cheese on this side and then the prosciutto on top so that the cheese doesn't leak out potentially through these holes. So basically, I have the prosciutto and the cheese, so I'm going to put the cheese over here. And depending on how big your chicken breast is, it'll determine how much cheese you can get on there and prosciutto. So I just break it up and I kind of try to fit it, but not too close to the edges because I don't want to leak out when it's cooking. So I just kind of tear it and fit it like a puzzle. So I have the cheese there, and now I'm going to put probably 2 pieces of prosciutto. If I can fit more, I'll try to fit more, but you really don't need too much. And then I'm going to fold it over once I have the prosciutto in. And then I'll show you the next step. Now, I use Swiss cheese, but you can use provolone if you want, or any other kind of cheese. But try this first, because I've tried other cheeses and other fillings, and this is always like a favorite. We always end up coming back to this one. So give it a try first, and if you don't like it, then you can experiment. So I've stuffed my chicken breasts, and this is what they look like. You don't do anything special to them, you just fold them over. And then I have some regular white all-purpose flour, and you dredge them in it. And then you shake off the excess. And then I have 2 eggs just beaten here with nothing else added. And you dip it in the egg. And then I have some panko breadcrumbs. And you dip it in there and you coat it really nice. And then it's ready for cooking. So you want to get your pan with oil nice and hot. And you put your chicken breasts in. And then you lower the flame. You don't want to cook it over a high flame. Cook it over a medium flame. When it gets nice and golden on one side, you'll flip it over and get the other side nice and golden. And I'll show you the final result. It's our finished product. I hope you enjoy.